The Startford Partnership for Youth and Families is a community coalition that works to increase community collaboration and reduce youth substance abuse, such as underage drinking, youth marijuana use, and youth prescription drug misuse. We are a drug-free communities coalition that implements strategies that create community-level change. Our mission is to mobilize youth and community partners to reduce youth substance abuse and to create a safe, healthy, and drug-free environment where youth and families thrive. We have a variety of members, including youth, parents, law enforcement, schools, healthcare professionals, business, media, faith-based leaders, civic clubs, state and local government, youth serving, and substance abuse organizations.
So why do we do this? We do this because we believe. We believe that our young people can overcome obstacles and reach their highest potential. Our goal is assuring opportunities for all our youth because it's not about the good kids versus the bad kids, but rather minimizing the risks and ensuring that every young person has a set of protective factors within a supportive environment. We believe in collecting data to understand our local conditions and then using that knowledge to drive our efforts as we continue to create positive change for all Stratford youth.
Every 2 to 3 years since 1998, a sample of Stratford students in grades 7 through 12 have taken the Search Institute's Profiles of Student Life, Attitudes and Behaviors survey. This survey is a comprehensive snapshot of the current experiences of our students, allowing us to monitor the trends of high-risk and thriving behaviors. Also, the results of this survey show us the weaknesses and strengths of the current developmental assets of our youth.
What are assets? Developmental assets are the 40 research-based essential building blocks that all young people need to succeed and thrive.
The data shows that the less assets a young person has, the more likely they are to fall. But the more assets, such as family support, adult role models, responsibility, and integrity that one has, the more likely they are to succeed, and the less likely they are to engage in risky behaviors such as underage drinking and drug use. In 2014, when we learned that 60% of Stratford youth reported having 20 or less assets out of the 40, we decided something needed to be done.
Over the past 2 years, we have shared this information with our community leaders and those who interact with our youth. As a result, we've seen a 3% shift in the data from 2014 to 2016. That means 3% more youth report having 20 or more assets. Let's keep that trend going.
But we need your help. Our vision is for Stratford to be an asset-building community, and we started with asset-building classrooms. As educators, we are already building assets, but now we are doing it with intention. So this year we are focusing on the following 5 assets: caring school climate,
Positive family communication,
adults as role models,
community valuing youth,
and youth as resources.
Assets provide us with the protective factors we need. In Stratford, we can already see this approach working. According to the Stratford Search Institute survey, the results show past 30-day alcohol use decreased from 28% in 2011 to 24% in 2016, and past 30-day marijuana use slightly decreased from 16% to 15%. From 2011 to 2016, the percentage of students reporting risk associated with underage drinking increased from 66% to 78%. However, for marijuana, there was a decrease from 77% in 2011 to 53% in 2014. This shift could be a result of changes in policy around decriminalization, legalization, and medical marijuana. But we've seen a 4% increase in perceived risk from 2014 to 2016. Research shows that youth who perceive risk associated with using drugs and alcohol are less likely to use. Additionally, we know that there is a correlation between youth substance use and parental disapproval. Youth who think their parents would disapprove of them using alcohol or drugs are less likely to use. From 2011 to 2016, youth perception of parental disapproval increased from 83% to 93% for alcohol. For marijuana, there was a slight decrease from 91% to 90%. Lastly, similar to parental disapproval, peer disapproval has an influence as well. The survey just recently began tracking this in 2014. Therefore, from 2014 to 2016, we've seen an increase in perception of peer disapproval from 63% to 71% for alcohol and 51% to 59% for marijuana. Overall, the data is moving in the right direction. However, there's still more work to be done.
Local problems require local solutions, and we only have impact if we have many partners around the table. One of our most important and active partners are Stratford Public Schools. We are grateful for your leadership and commitment to keeping youth healthy and safe. Some of our efforts include compliance checks of alcohol and tobacco merchants and surveillance of parks and beaches by Stratford Police. Social norm campaigns promoting positive behaviors. Our most recent one was the Number 85 campaign. Freshman Forum, an underage drinking and marijuana prevention forum for 9th graders and their families. Also, all 6th grade students participate in the Keep a Clear Mind take-home activity, where parents and children complete activity books together, opening the door for family discussion. RX Effect, a social media campaign launched to raise awareness on the dangers of prescription drug misuse and abuse. Lastly, the medication drop box located at the Stratford Police Department collects unwanted and expired medications for proper disposal. Thus far, since its grand opening in 2013, the drop box has collected nearly 2 tons of medications, over 3,700 pounds to be exact. We believe in creating a supportive, safe, and asset-building community to reduce the underage use of alcohol, marijuana, and other drugs. So join our movement. Visit our website, stratfordpartnership.org, sign up for our monthly e-newsletters, and follow us on social media. If you have an asset-building idea, email us at stratfordassets@gmail.com. We would love to hear them. Join the Stratford Partnership for Youth and Families. Together, we can mobilize our collective resources to strengthen developmental assets and make Stratford safe, healthy, and drug-free for all youth.
This was developed in part under Grant SP 020570 from ONDCP and SAMHSA.